Итак, все. Я Маркин Вадим, телеведущий программы «Мир». И так мы в Голливуде опять. И сегодня я вам покажу за кулисами. Что такое за кулисами? Это там, где снимают кино и прочее. Ладно, смотрите.
You made it! Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide. And the greatest driver. They're the best. I love them. Even though owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That is right. First and foremost, we do have a couple safety rules. The most important is to please stay seated while the traffic is open.
Sit down.
Please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. If you have an emergency, like a medical emergency, or if you drop something valuable off the tram, or you're experiencing any sound or video issues, just pull the cord that runs along the center of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Last but not least, there will be a lot of loud noises, fire effects, and water effects on today's tour. We want you to have your cameras out for those great pictures, but make sure you keep an eye on them so that they don't get wet. There will be a lot of water coming your way. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, guys, we are heading down the Universal movie timeline. Don't worry about the water, I warned you. My job's done. Alright, we're heading down the Universal movie timeline. If you take a look to your left and to your right, you will see movie posters.
Дракула.
Represent a few of the thousands of films we've made over the decades. And this is a very exciting time for Universal as we enter our second century of filmmaking. Our legacy began in 1912 and continues to this day. We've made some of the best Hollywood classics you've grown up with, and some of the biggest blockbusters of all time, many of which took place right here on the Universal backlot. Now, speaking of movies, I'm going to show you a scene from one of my favorites. It's an old black and white classic. See if you can guess what movie this scene appeared in.
I have the room ready for you and Mrs. Barrington.
Thank you, Will.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but soon. Very, very soon. Hello. Yes?
Every bottle of champagne sent to the room at once. And make sure that we are not disturbed for any reason.
Alright, he got me. That's not an old black and white classic. That's Jimmy Fallon, filmed that on stage 20. And while this isn't exactly a classic, it's a great example of what our soundstage look like on the inside.
That was great. That was great.
And if you're wondering what it looks on the outside, let's take a look to your left and you'll see our stage 12. That is the largest soundstage on our lot. It is currently home to NBC's hit singing competition, The Voice. That stars host coaches Christina Aguilera, Pharrell Williams, Blake Shelton, and Adam Levine. And the host is Carson Daly. Here he is to tell you a little bit more.
Daly from NBC's The Voice. I want to welcome you to the Universal Front Lot. Our show is filmed on stage 12. It happens to be the largest soundstage on the Universal lot. Take a look.
And because it is the biggest, it has housed some of the biggest sets in movie history, including Dracula's Castle, Frankenstein's Lab, and the Visitor Center from Jurassic Park. Now we leave our biggest and we go to our busiest. On your left is stage 25. It is the busiest soundstage on our lot. We used to shoot scenes from CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, starring Ted Danson and Elizabeth Shue. Directly after 25 is 24. And 24 holds a very special place in my heart because this is where Lucille Ball filmed her third
Здесь фильмы
the
снимаются.
iconic I Love Lucy and The Lucy Show. Stage 24 is where she films Here's Lucy. Now some of the doors are open. Always be to take a look inside. You never know what they're setting up for. And directly after 24 is, you guessed it, 23 and 22. These are currently home to NBC's new comedy Superstore, starring America Ferrera, Ben Feldman, and Mark McKinney. If you have not seen it yet, I highly recommend it. It's pretty funny. It's about this kind of ragtag family of friends that try to
Мам,
survive
а
working
это
in a big
фургон,
box
в
store.
котором
Now the
переодевались
next soundstage we would run into
Ники, Рики, Дикая и Донка. Это снимали в Голливуде.
is stage 27, and it's currently home to the Mindy Project. If you've heard the name Mindy Kaling. Well, she was a former writer and series regular on NBC's The Office, which ran for 9 successful seasons. Nowadays, she has her own show, which streams on Hulu and is produced by Universal Television. And Universal Studios is part of NBC Universal, one of the world's largest entertainment
Мам,
companies.
сейчас может какой-нибудь фильм снимать.
The powerhouse of Universal Studios, but also very many of your favorite TV networks, such as NBC, E, Sci-Fi, USA, Now, NBC has produced and televised some of the biggest shows on network television today. And nowadays, our lot is home to shows like Crowded, starring Patrick Walker and Terry Preston, that premiered on March 20th, and Telenovela, starring the beautiful Gloria. She filmed right here on stage 44 on the right after our little minions, you'll see stage 44. Telenovela is about a Spanish soap opera star whose life behind the camera is sometimes more dramatic than her scripted life in front of it. I don't know if you guys have seen the Spanish soap opera, they're very dramatic. Now, before Miss Eva Longoria can say her beautiful lines, before she is cast, before the film is even, or TV show film is even written, a lot has to happen before we get to that final moment of action. And that's where our production bungalows come in. You guys take a look to your left, you will see our production bungalows. Nowadays, these are offices to some of the best writers, producers, and directors in town, but they used to be something different. Back in the 1920s, until about the 1950s, Universal Studios had something called contract player. Now, contract player is just like it sounds. It's an actor who signs a contract to work with our studio exclusively. So, of course, Universal wanted to make them feel comfortable, so they were converted into fully furnished dressing rooms. Some stars that have occupied these dressing rooms include the late great Lucille Ball, Bob Fosse, originator of the jazz hands, as well as countless others like Doris Day, Tony Curtis, and James Stewart. Our bungalows are also home to Illumination Entertainment, including the behind the floor act, Shine Minions, and their newest favorite life pet. Also, Bluegrass Films, which brought us Ted, 2 Million Ways to Die in the West, and Old Models. Then you guys take a look to your left, you will see Bungalow 5195. It's currently home to the Taylor Records Company. They brought Hannibal to the big and small screen. They helped create Red Dragon and the Company, as well as Army of Darkness and Scandal. But you guys might have noticed a very familiar silhouette on the front of that bungalow. Well, that's because that office belongs to the director, the master of the best operations.
You said you moved into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a shrine.
Very exciting. Just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office.
Hitchcock is in Los Angeles. I saw Hitchcock.
Это искусственные декорации.
Actually, I feel like we haven't checked in with our special co-host today. I'm here to Fallon to get your opinion on our New York Street. What do you think, Jimmy?
To New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just, just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, you shot it right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Alright guys, coming up on your right, you will see these orange-looking buildings. They are our London Square. They're actually on both sides. Right here is a very detailed
Это как будто бы Лондон.
backdrop, and then we do have London Square here on your right. But before we had London Square, we had to create London on our New York street. We had created it into London in the 60s for Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. We made the storefronts time appropriate. We dressed our actors in 60s clothing, put on some disco music, and boom, we were in London in the 60s. And of course, most recently, we've used London as India for the Mindy Project, which is prepping for filming today, not on our London Square, but they are on the lot today. And earlier, I did mention our New York Street.
А правда похоже, мам?
London Square, New York Street, they're all part of our metropolitan sets. And as I was saying earlier, they can be any major metropolitan area. because we make the buildings look very nondescript. So even London Square can pass as a residential area, Houses of Parliament, or even a park with that little green area here. And all the buildings you do see are what we call facades. They're just the fronts and sides of buildings. That's all we build because that's all the camera sees. We cannot film inside them. But that's all we build because your imagination fills in the rest. You don't need to see inside of because that is a real building.
Это просто как бы поверхность внешняя.
They are also all built on what is called forced perspective. They narrow as they get closer to the skyline to make them appear taller than they actually are. Most of them are over 50 feet tall, but with that perspective, when we make the windows smaller, make the sides of the wall smaller, it makes them look as tall as the real ones. Now, a couple years ago, our Metropolitan sets underwent a kind of refurbishment to make them look very HD ready. And the supervisor behind that, the creative supervisor, was none other than Steven Spielberg.
Ничего страшного совсем.
16 years old, and I began hanging out at Universal during my summers. When I went to college nearby, I continued to come on the lot and try to become a director. Universal sort of is my birthplace. This is a place I consider my first home, and I love it here. And I keep coming back.
Right there, that was what was just beyond.
Oh, you're done now. Great. Beautiful.
And those of you in car 3 can't see Brownstone Street. Us in car 1, we can see some section of our new modern New York Street. And if you guys are a fan of superheroes, a lot of crime has been fought on New York Street. We filmed Batman and Robin there with George Clooney, as well as Lois and Clark with Dean Cain, Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno, The Amazing Spider-Man, that's with Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield, and Captain America, the First Avenger with Chris Evans. Now, Universal has been responsible for some of the most iconic heroes and villains ever seen on screen. Here are some of our favorites.
I do know that we're brothers. I know that we're free. So long as we live, we must stay true to ourselves.
We can have a revolution.
Ray, I ain't gonna beat around the bush with you. You going blind. The doctor's saying nothing they can do, so we gotta do what I said. People are dying.
Mom,
You've got document after document here, right under your nose. It says why you haven't said anything about it.
I've been locked up and for 30 years.
I want to go to Vietnam, and I'll die there if I have to.
Don't. Our courts are great levelers. Our courts, all in power. You can never erase those words from the dead.
Итак, дорогие телезрители, до свидания. Это будет продолжение. Ищите четвертую часть про Голливуд.